Hey, Mark from Whole Latte Love. Morgan's with me again.
Hey, coffee lovers.
So we're going to take a look at a couple of lower priced grinders. One from Baratza, one from Breville. From Baratza we have the Encore, and from Breville we have the Dose Control. This is the Pro version of this. There are some older Dose Controls that aren't Pro. This is the Pro version. So both of these, again, lower cost grinders. You could use them for any brew method. We don't really recommend the Encore for high quality espresso. You can get away with it a little bit more on the Breville. So maybe if you do drip pour over, you're thinking about getting into espresso, you know, the Breville might be a better choice. We'll get into why in just a moment. So you can see both very similar. The Baratza is all plastic on the outside. So is the Breville, except for a little metal up here. Your grind size control on both, very similar, just by turning the hopper here. You can see the little marks here. You have 40 grind settings on the Encore. Over on the Breville, same thing. We have 60 grind settings on this one, and I know, Morgan, you like the fact you think some people could really use a little indication here as to the different range.
It tells you espresso, drip, and up to French press, so that's nice if you don't really know what range you should be in for the type of coffee you're brewing.
Yeah, a little help. Let's take a look at the burrs. They're both approximately, well, the Baratza says they're 40 millimeter conical burr grinder, okay? Over on the Breville, I like the hopper here on the Breville. It's really nice.
Yeah,
nice
it's got that steady lock, so you can take your beans, when there's beans in it, you can actually remove that if it's locked.
So to take the hopper off, you have to turn that thing, and when you turn it, it also closes this off so your beans won't come spilling out. But another conical burr in here, both hardened stainless, I believe. Now the Breville's got another little trick, and they introduced this with the Pro model. It's an adjustable burr here. So what you can do, I'm just going to get my glasses so I can see what I'm doing. You remove this, and then you've got 10 additional grind ranges in here. So you can adjust this here, and you make major steps here. So if you're not getting quite the range you need here, you can make some adjustments on this as well. And now Breville only recommends going one step at a time on the inside because they're going to be rather large adjustments. But I'll lock this burr back in here.
So that's 60 grind settings on the Breville plus the additional 10 inside versus the 40 on the Baratza.
Right. And so we'll lock that back in. Now, how the grinders actually start and stop and that kind of thing. Let me line up the little key here. Get that back on. So on the Encore, you have a simple on-off switch. So if you turn that on, it's going to just keep going and going and going. Then you have a pulse button up here to run it. And you're going to grind into a grinds bin in here. So there's your grinds bin. On the Breville, it has a timer. So you can set this in a range from 0 up to, what is it over there, 50 seconds. Press a button, and away it goes, and it'll stop after 50 seconds. Now, if you want to stop at any time while you're grinding, you can just press the button. Now, what you grind into here, a couple things about the Breville. You notice the space down here, it's nice and open, there's no bin. Now this one, like we said, is designed for espresso, all the way up to French press. So it gives you two portafilter cradles, one 50 to 54 millimeter, that's a smaller portafilter. A lot of Breville machines have those. And that's got a 58. So you pop one of these on, I'll show you how this works. Got a 58 millimeter right here, and then you can grind right into the portafilter. Now something else I like with this one, if you're doing drip coffee, the filter baskets you can just fit right under and grind right into that.
That is nice.
That is nice. Now on the Encore, you're not going to be able to do that. You're going to grind into this, dump into that. Oh, I just did.
And on the Breville, that grounds tray is actually removable too, right? So you can
So under here,
clean it. And, yep, go ahead.
So when you get a little spill, like I got just a little bit there, you can go dump that out.
And there's something inside?
Yeah, we got little tools inside here. Now, Breville calls this their razor dosing tool. So the idea is, and it comes with both a 50 millimeter size and a 54 here. So the idea is that you can adjust this guy up and down so you can trim what's in a portafilter here. Now, I've never used it, but you might want to give that a try. So you tamp your coffee down, then you trim it off. But that's handy. I like the way Breville does things like this, where they use smart design here to keep your stuff together. I also like, I know I always point this out, but their little grind assist plug. I think every plug in the world should be like
that.
That little pull thing, Plug that back in. Well, let's get some coffee in them. We can see what they sound like when they're actually grinding. Put a little in there. And we got that locked in. Put a little in there. Put our lids back on. So let's take a listen to the Encore. I'm going to set it about a medium grind here and just turn it on. We can listen to it. And again, you've got the pulse up here if you want to get just a little bit more. And then there's kind of our medium grind there and about how much it ground in that time.
Okay.
Okay.
So that'd be for like drip coffee.
Yeah, that's about a drip grind right there. And then over on the Breville here, let's see, we'll set that to, let's put it, we'll put it up right at the start of the drip range. Like we're going to grind for some drip. And let's just say I know I like to dose mine with, I don't know, 20 seconds. I won't let it go that long. And I think that's really kind of handy, how it does that. Now I'll say, oh, you know what, I only want to do half a pot today. I can just stop at any time before that 20 seconds is up.
Okay.
So let's see. So there is a price difference in these. You know, typically you're going to find the Breville is going to be about $50 more. Things to consider, you know, if you're just doing drip or pour over or press, that kind of thing, you know, the Encore might perfectly suit your needs. If you want to start getting into espresso, or if you like the timing function or that ability may take the hopper off without dumping beans everywhere, you know, the Breville might be a consideration. High-end espresso, you know, I'm not really going to recommend it for that. But if you're getting into espresso, this will certainly cover your needs starting out.
And that is the beginning of the Baratza line, that Encore version. So they have a
Yes.
full line of grinders that
Yes.
and you can check those out. We did a video comparing all of the
all
Baratza
7.
grinders. All 7, yep. So
Yeah.
it kind of starts with the Encore and then goes up, adding additional features. So
Yeah.
you're definitely able to find something in that Baratza line that will suit your needs as well.
That's right. So that's a Baratza Encore and the Breville Dose Control Pro. And where do we get them, Maureen?
You can get them both at wholelattelove.com.
All right. Thanks for watching, guys.
Hey, why not subscribe now for easy free access to more videos on everything coffee brought to you by wholelattelove.com.